Let's go over the exterior angle theorem for triangles. Alright, so we have a triangle here, and this side is extended through this vertex to create this exterior angle here. So let's find out what this measure of x is. Well, in a triangle we know that these all add up to 180 degrees. So we have 80 plus 40 is 120. So we find this missing angle here by subtracting 120 from 180. We get that this is 60. So this angle here is 60 degrees. Okay, now this exterior angle is formed by extending this side of the triangle to make this straight line. And this whole thing has to equal 180 degrees because it's a straight line. So we could find this angle by doing 180 minus 60. And we'll get 120. So x is 120 degrees. This should look familiar, this number, because we just did this work over here. This angle plus this angle adds up to 120, and this exterior angle is also 120. Okay, let's see why that is. I'm just going to make a sketch of this diagram over here. Obviously, it's going to look a little bit worse than that one. So this is 40, this is 80, and this is 120, not 60. So let's look at this angle here. We know that this angle plus this angle plus this one has to add up to 180. And likewise, this angle plus this angle has to add up to 180. So let's call this W. If 80 plus 40 plus W has to equal 180, and 120 plus W has to equal 180, then the sum of these two must equal this. If these two plus this is 180, and this plus this is 180, then these have to equal. The sum of these two must equal this angle. So our exterior angle theorem is simply that the exterior angle of a triangle is the sum of the other two angles. So we have A here, B degrees, and we'll call this x degrees. So the sum of these two has to equal this. A plus B equals x. The exterior angle equals the sum of the other two interior angles. So if we have this diagram here, and we know that this angle is 30 degrees, this angle is 85 degrees, then this angle is just the sum of these two, 115 degrees. Okay, let's erase these and look at a different example. Let's say that this angle, for example, is 110 degrees. Well, this plus this has to equal 110, so that means that this has to be 80 degrees. So very quickly we could find any of these angles using that property. And we could do algebraic problems as well. So let's get rid of these angles here. Alright, let's say this is, let's see, 65 plus x. Alright, so, and then let's make an angle out here. We'll say this is 115. And then let's just call this one x. Okay, and let's say we want to solve for this angle. So we know that this angle plus this angle equals the measure of this angle. So we have x plus 65 plus x equals 115. These are all in degrees. Okay, so let's combine like terms. We have 2x plus 65 equals 115. Then we'll subtract 65. So we're left with 2x equals 50. And now divide by 2. And we get that x equals 25. So this is 25. This is 65 plus 25, so this is 90 degrees. And we see that 25 plus 90 equals 115.